Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live preview. We do our final preview for the full card, UFC 312. We still have like 12 fights on the card right now. We had a cancellations. We just had a canceled fight just last night on Tumor Dambro is not going to be fighting on this card anymore from what I heard. So they weren't able to find anyone for him. So Hyun Park's not going to be on this card. Just when you think the card couldn't get any worse. At least it was one of the worst fights on the card. I mean, maybe would have been an okay fight. I mean, but it's not. At least it's not one of the main card fights. But yeah, look at this card. Plessis versus Strickland is probably going to be the best fight on the night. Or my fight of the night is going to be Santos versus Jenkins. I think that's going to be a really good fight. That one right there. Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Yo. What's going on, Wilkin? Let's go, Wilkin, in the house. Let's go, brother. What's up, brother? Yo, how you doing, Wilkin? Bro, I'm so happy, bro. I only had one LFA parlay we cast, so I'm happy with that. Like, I'm not gonna I was gonna bet NBA, but that was nice, bro. And I wasn't even home. I wasn't able to watch the whole card. Kind of bummed out that I missed the whole card because there was a lot of finishes, a lot of KOs on LFA. But yeah, I was able to catch the co-main and the main event for LFAs, which was alright. Like the main event. I mean, there's a crazy knockout. I'm so happy that I went over 4.5 rounds. There was like 20 seconds over. I mean, I'm just happy seeing land that high kick with like 20 seconds before because I would have killed my parlay. But yo, let's go, guys. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and also I post free bets for everyone on my channel. You guys can check it out if you want. So we're trying to get to the EK. So make sure you guys, if you're in here, if this is your first time in here, make sure you guys like and subscribe it up. Let's go. What's going on, Larry? Let's go, Larry, in the house. Daniel. Guys, we're just gonna go over. We're just gonna do what we normally do. I mean, like during the fight day, we normally just break down the fights. I'll give you guys my final picks, who I'm betting on. I'm also gonna tell you guys how much confidence I have in each fighter to win, and also I'm gonna give you guys my my leans and the overs and unders and props and stuff like that. We're just gonna talk about stuff like that, just regular. We're just gonna look at the fighters and the weigh-ins and make a decision if anything changes at the face-off. So let's go. First fight on the night is gonna be Quillen's Salkilld. Let's do this poll. I want to get this poll up so we can see who the people are picking. Let's go, Bob. I see you in the house, Bob. Jerix here. What's going on, brother? Let's go. Salkilld. I might actually bet on Jubli tomorrow. So if you guys want me to bet on Jubli, tune into my live stream tomorrow. Let's do this poll. So Jubli, he's starting the card off. My boy Jubli, let's fucking go. Salkilld. These odds are pretty crazy, man. Jubli, if he had won that Mike Breeden fight, would you guys think it'd be like minus fucking plus 500 here? Probably not, right? Probably not. Salkilld's pretty good. I bet the over 1.5 on his Dana White Contender Series fight. We were live during his Dana White Contender Series fight. We bet the over 1.5, which was like minus 180, I think. We parlayed that. That was really nice. So I know who Salkilld is. He's a pretty good grappler. He can wrestle pretty well. But he's not crazy good at one specific area. He can grapple, he can strike, he's long and rangy. He's got cardio. I mean, that's pretty much what this fight comes on to. Jubilee's taking a year off, so maybe his cardio is gonna look better. I hope it looks better than last time. I mean, Mike Breeden. But to be fair, he was landing a lot of output on Mike Breeden, so it wasn't like him just taking pictures and not throwing any volume, right? He was throwing a lot of volume in that fight. But it's just not good, man. When you can't put down Mike Breeden even one time, that's not a good sign. When you're landing over 100 significant strikes and you can't hurt him even one time, that's not a good look right there. Let's go, Bob in the house. Let's go. Jubli lock of the week, bro. You're fucking tweaking. Hell nah. Hell nah, bro. I might as well delete my fucking channel. Jubli lock of the week. I wouldn't lock him even at anything, bro, against anyone in the UFC. Hell nah. Jubli cost me $800, bro. I had him in one parlay. I had a really good card. It was an Abu Dhabi card, right? It wasn't a Volkanovski versus which card was it? I think the Volkanovski versus Islam, right? Was that the rematch? The rematch, right? I cast really good on that card. We live bet Micallef on that card. I remember over at Tim Elliott. We also bet Seidner Magomedov by submission in that one. We cast that over Muin Gafrov. And we cast Islam Makhachev by ITD over Volkanovski. That was a really good card. My only losing parlay was Jubli. I hadn't won parlay. He's like the only guy that let me down on that card. Jubli is the pride of Punjab. I don't think he's from Punjab, honestly. Like, I don't think this guy's from Punjab. I think he's from like South India or something like that. Or North India. I don't know. There's like different, like, you know how like Aboriginal people live here, like Caucasian people live here. Like, there's a lot of different people that live in India. Crazy Jubli went from like months for 100. I mean, he was fighting Mike Braden, right? Mike Braden isn't the best fighter in the world. I mean, didn't Mike Braden miss weight for that fight? I remember. I think he missed weight for that fight, right? So maybe that helped his cardio a bit. But yeah, I don't like his chin, man. I mean, we'll probably bet on him for fun tomorrow on the live stream. Like maybe throw 20, 30, like $30 on it, $20 on it for the money line just for fun. But yeah, I'm not fucking betting like a lot of money on this guy. Hell nah, bro. I mean, he could win those fights. Salkilld isn't that dangerous. I mean, he's got slick back taste. He can grapple. He's got better cardio. I mean, but if Jubli can go out there, like put a lot of volume on him in the early rounds, I mean, he could steal this fight if he just survives the third round. That's all he had to do, like just survive the third round against Mike Braden. Let's just run away, bro. Like at least, like we've seen fighters run away, right? We've seen fighters like just run away when they know they're up like 2 rounds. So like, I don't know why Jubli wasn't trying to run away. Like he should have just ran away from fucking Mike Braden. Like you're already up 2 rounds, bro. Just run away. No point of like staying in there. When Mike Braden starts barking at you, yeah, it's a bad sign. Yeah, hopefully Salkilld, he's been working on that, you know. That's like that's something you need in your toolbox. Punjab pride, bro. You know I'll be cheering for my boy Jubli tomorrow. Let's fucking go Jubli. Tide has said I had a dream last night. Jubli gets a highlight KO. He's not knocking out Salkilld. I mean, he can maybe win by decision, but he's not knocking him out. I mean, the guy on Dana White 10 series, Young has actually a lot of KO power. He couldn't put him down even once. I don't think Jubli has the power to put him down. He can definitely like outland him, outstrike him if his cardio holds up, but he's gonna have to defend takedowns because Salkilld can take a lot of people down. He's pretty strong and he's long and rangy. He could probably fight at 170 if he like kind of filled into that frame. Yeah, Jubli actually didn't look terrible on the weigh-ins. I mean, let's see. Yeah, he didn't look terrible on the weigh-ins. I was actually kind of impressed with Jubli's physique this time. He's got shoes on, right? I was like, how is he taller than Salkilld? But he's actually got like running shoes on. This is intense, bro. I'm actually kind of excited for this one tomorrow. Let's fucking go. I'm gonna pick Salkilld by submission. I think he's gonna be able to lock in a third round submission. That's gonna be my pick, but I don't have any like bets on it right now. Honestly, like if you want to parlay something, the over half a round, this fight should go like to the later round. There's no way it's gonna finish in the first round, right? Unless like Jubli's confidence is like completely gone. I don't think it is. I think we're gonna see this fight go into the later rounds, like the late second round, third round. So the over 1.5 rounds is not bad. Like it's only like minus 150, I think. I haven't played it yet, but that's something I was thinking about. The over 1.5 rounds, minus 170. It's like minus 150 on a fan deal, so it's not bad. Like I might parlay that with something. Jubli, like he's not gonna get finished early. I feel like. I mean, he shouldn't get finished early, right? Should be able to stay in there for a bit. Jubli sucks, but I think he has a chance to win. Yeah, Salkild's like he's okay everywhere. Like he's not like crazy good. I mean, he should be minus 600. Jubli plus 7.5 is like plus 150. If he doesn't die, I'll cash for sure. Could easily hedge with Salkilld round 3 or decision. Yeah, I'm just gonna play something on Jubli for fun tomorrow on the live stream. I'm not like putting real money on, like a lot of money on it. We'll just do something for fun. Jubli's gonna put India back on the map, bro. There's like no like, you know the problem with India is like when it comes to MMA, like there's like no gyms that like really like take MMA serious. I mean, there's like some gyms that are opening up now in India, but like it's not really there yet, right? So like just in the beginning stages right now. And it's like 20% profit. Yeah, I'm gonna throw like a couple of dollars on tomorrow on the live stream. We'll do it for fun. Let's go grimy now. How's it going, grimy? Let's go, great shirt, bro. I was trying to order a flag and it doesn't come till Sunday, bro. So like, if I was gonna order one like 2 hours ago, and I'm not gonna get it till like Sunday for some reason on Amazon, I'm gonna have to go like drive to Brampton and like then pick it up. I don't feel like fucking driving in 2 hours. You know how bad the weather is over here in Canada, bro? It's fucking terrible. Like, like it's gonna take me an hour to just clean my fucking car and like clean the driveway. It's like so bad over here in Canada right now. So cold. All right, so my pick's gonna be. I mean, I like the over 1.5 rounds. It's not bad if you want to throw that in a parlay or 5 stars round 2. I think that's pretty safe. I just can't like see like Jubli getting killed like early in the first round by Salkilld. Salkild's, I mean, he's taking guys that are not that great to this season before. It's not like he's got a couple of third round finishes. So I'm gonna go like a third round finish, but I'll be cheering from my boy Jubli for this one. Let's go to the next one. Next fight on the card. Yeah, the fight ends by submission plus 230. I think that's not a bad play. If there is a finish, I think it's gonna be more likely submission than a KO. But yeah, next fight on the card, Jonathan Micallef taking on Kevin Jousset. Man, this one is I don't know, like I don't really know what to make about this matchup. Jonathan Micallef, I picked him on Dana White Contender Series over Adu, who's horrible. Like I don't rate Adu at all. He's got okay wins and like his wins in Australia aren't horrible. Like I think he has a win over this guy I know from PFL now. He's fighting in PFL now. This guy right here. He's mostly a primary grappler. Joseph Luciano. He's actually not that bad. So like he hasn't faced complete bums outside the UFC. Like the guy that knocked him out, Ray Alden Bates, he knocked out JDM like I don't know how many years ago. It was a long time ago. But like he's not horrible, but like he's gonna need takedowns here to win. And I'm just not sure if he's gonna be able to like hold him down. Like Kevin just said, it's like made everywhere. I don't think he's gonna be like ranked. I don't think Kevin just said it's gonna be ranked in the UFC. Honestly, I don't believe that. He's like okay everywhere. He can like he's got better striking. I think he's got better striking, and he's got nice kicks to the body, nice leg kicks. He's got like the same type of style as Izzy. And I mean, I bet against this guy on with Kanan Song. I bet Kanan Song plus 3.5, and I think I thought that was a pretty good bet. But like Kevin just said, just went out there, just completely washed him like 30-27. Kanan Song is horrible, but he's a pretty good striker. He's not a horrible striker. So if Kevin just said can keep this on the feet, I think he's gonna win. And the prop that I like for this one is third round or decision because I don't think he's gonna finish him in the first rounds. I think Micallef, he's gonna try to take him down over and over. If he can't get him down, hold him down, he's gonna get tired. Then Kevin just said, I don't think he's gonna finish him. I mean, he's got some power, but like it's not really like crazy power that I've seen from Kevin just said. He's a pretty good point fighter, so like that's why I'm picking him. I haven't bet this fight at all yet. I'm not sure what I want to do with this one. Maybe fight goes a distance. I think that's not bad. Minus 128 on FanDuel. Fight goes a distance. I can see this one going the distance. Let's go Infected. How's it going, bro? Are you confident Slava Klaus? I haven't bet him. I mean, I bet DDP and like Tatiana. I haven't bet Slava Klaus. Bro, I don't know. I lost money betting on Slava Klaus in the past. So like I don't know. Like I don't know if I want to trust him. If he was underdog, I'd bet him right away. If he was underdog, he's like minus 120. Probably gonna be the better striker, but he's fighting in Australia, so like I don't know. It's like too many fucking variables, and he can't really grapple, right? Like who's to say Tom Nolan goes out there and grapples him, takes him down, fucking takes his neck home? Because Slava Klaus can't grapple at all. We know that much for a long time. Not that Nolan is a really good grappler, but I mean anyone can like when you have long arms like Nolan, you can like fucking sneak some submission or something. Jubli will win. Yeah, we gotta fucking manifest it, bro. That's all we gotta do. We gotta manifest, and Jubli's gonna win tomorrow. Let's go. Yo, we gotta fucking get for membership from Nate Brown, guys. Let's fucking go. W's for Nate Brown, man. Let's fucking go, Nate Brown. Yeah, I'm not touching this fight. Kevin is not that good in my opinion. He did. Yeah, I think we were both in Kanan Song, right? Were you in Kanan Song too? I mean, I thought Kanan Song was gonna be able to win at least one round. But yeah, Kevin just said just completely just out techniqued him. I don't think he's gonna finish him, so it's probably gonna go the distance. Kevin just said wins. Third rounder just doesn't for Kevin just said, or you can just bet fight goes the distance, but I'm probably just gonna sit back and watch this one. I don't feel too confident on either one of these guys. Let's see how they face off. Micallef is like he's pretty strong when he can get his grappling going, but I don't know. Like Brian Battle couldn't get Kevin just said down. It's like Battles is pretty strong physically, and he couldn't hold him down or get him down. And he was trying to get him down in the first round. Maybe he was just trying to wear him down, right? Maybe that was his Brian Battles game plan. But I know he was trying to get him down like really hard, and he couldn't get him down. So I don't know. Battles, I rate Battle more than Micallef, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kevin just said. I don't think he's that good, but he's gonna be okay in this fight. Micallef looks strong though, man. Upper body strength looks strong. If you can get him down, like maybe you can make something happen. Submission for Micallef's like plus 1200. It's not bad if you want to play that. I don't see him outpointing Kevin just said. Like I don't see him like taking him down over and over. Maybe you can get him down once and get a submission off, maybe. But like I don't know if I can see him like take him down over and over and over and like win by decision like that. I don't see him doing that. He's gonna have to like get a submission right away. I feel like I'm gonna go with Kevin just said. Next fight on the card, I do have a bet on this one. Cody Steele, my boy Cody Steele cast for us big time on Dana White Contender Series. We cast 5 units on Cody Steele. We cast 1 unit on ITD plus 130. So Cody Steele's my boy, man. I would like to like get him at like minus 150, minus 140 here. Like I got him at minus 218. I think Cody Steele is pretty good, man. He's got grappling. He can grapple. He can wrestle. His cardio is there. He's fully committed to the fight game right now. Now the lines are kind of wide. I mean, it's minus like 300 now. Like I don't know what happened. Like or like earlier today. Like last time I seen him was like minus 230, minus 235. But like now he's like minus like 300. I got him in a parlay, so like I got him in a parlay with who was the other guy, Santos and Tafa. So I might cash out with Tafa. I don't know. I don't feel too good about Tafa fight. Yeah, he's like minus 300 now, man. That line's getting fucking crazy. Like, I would not parlay him at minus 300. If you got him anywhere like minus 230, minus 218, I think that's the way to go. And I took him at minus 218, so I feel pretty good about that one. But like, Rongzhu is a good striker. He's not a bad striker, and he's got experience. But most of the experience that he has is over cans. I mean, if you go and look through his record, a lot of his Asian prospects, I mean, that have a really good record, like they're really not that good. They're not really beating a lot of like killers out there. It's mostly just cans they're crushing. And even this guy Horiguchi, I bet him over Horiguchi, and he's like minus 140 there. Horiguchi's like, he should be fighting at like fucking flyweight, bro. Horiguchi's like he should not be fighting at 155. I don't know. Was it still 155? I think this was at 155, right? Yeah, this was at 155. Horiguchi should never be fighting at 155. I know he's known for his wrestling and all that, but like him fighting at 155 makes no sense to me. Like when he does go up against guys that are like bigger that can match him in physicality, he struggles, right? Like he's struggling. I mean, he's beating. I mean, I'm not hating on him for losing to Bahamondes. Bahamondes is good, but like Brendan Jenkins is fucking terrible. Felipe Maya as a can. Sin Horiguchi should never be fighting at anything over 135, and he can't really strike. I mean, and it took him a long time to put him away. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Steele. I mean, I know he's coming over from Dana White Contender Series, but I think he's got all the tools to win this fight. I'm pretty confident Steele. I'm gonna go with Steele here. I don't know if he's gonna finish him, man. I'm not really confident in him finishing him. I know he's been finishing a lot of people out there. But this is the UFC, man. Rongzhu can strike. I mean, so Rongzhu's not a bum when it comes to striking. I'm gonna go like I'm leaning towards going over maybe. But Rongzhu has been finished before. I mean, that last finish wasn't that like much of a finish. I mean, it was a doctor stoppage. He was still trying to fight on. I'm gonna go by finish. I will go by finish. I think Cody still can find maybe submission if he grapples. He might not even grapple. The only thing I'm worried about Cody Steele is like he's too hittable, man. So like that could be a problem. Maybe he kind of leaves his chin up there to be, and he's got a pretty solid chin. I haven't seen him hurt too badly on tape before. If he grapples, I think he's gonna make it look pretty easy here. And he should grapple, right? He should mix it up. I feel like I'm gonna go Steele. Pretty confident Steele here. Tafa fight under. Yeah, I mean that's gonna go. It's like minus 200. I was trying to get like really good odds on the parlay with Santos and Steele. So like it's like minus 340, 49, I think, or plus 349. Like I might just cash out with before the Tafa fight because that one got me nervous. The Tafa one because I was picking Teixeira, then I switched my pick to Tafa. I don't know. It's like after watching the weigh-ins, like I don't know what I don't know anymore what's gonna happen in that one. Over 2.5 rounds. Yeah, I feel like it could go over. I feel confident it's gonna go over 1.5 rounds. I wouldn't play the over 2.5 rounds. Because Steele he's been finishing people. I mean, he knows how to like dig to the body. He's got really good body shots, and he mixes it up pretty well. And he can grapple. If he takes his fight to the mat, I think he's gonna get an easy submission on Rongzhu. It sucks for Rongzhu, man. Honestly, it sucks for Rongzhu. This is his second stint in the UFC, and he's gonna lose again. I feel like. Use a striker only, nothing else. That brings his wrestling has gotten better, but we haven't really seen it up against anyone that great. I don't know. Was Padilla trying to shoot takedowns on him? I can't really remember. I think he was right in the early rounds. I think he was trying to shoot a takedown. He couldn't get him down. I think Cody Steele is like a better wrestler than Padilla though. Teixeira, W, and fight goes under. The only thing I'm scared about the fight goes under is like Tafa's got a chin on him, man. He's not really that easy to like knock out. So like Teixeira, if you can't like hurt him or put him down, like he's gonna have to like get a submission or something. So it could go over maybe if Tafa's able to hang in there. And I don't know what happens if Teixeira has to go past the first round. I don't know what his cardio looks like. Like there's a lot of questions on Teixeira's side for me. Really hope, we need someone like Teixeira in the UFC. I mean, at heavyweight right now, it's like a bunch of NPCs also the top 10, and they're cutting a lot of these guys that are going the distance. I mean, Rosa Strike just got cut from the UFC now. I'm gonna go Steele. I got him in parlay Steele. Pretty confident Steele here. Next fight on the card is gonna be Kobe Thicknesse taking on Alexandre Topuria. So I was gonna stay away from this one, and I probably should have. But I saw Topuria KO at plus 140. I had to sprinkle like half a unit on that. I took that up on FanDuel. I mean, I think he's the type of guy that's gonna go out there and wrestle and throw ground and pound. I like his ground and pound. His striking is a lot better than Kobe Thicknesse. Kobe Thicknesse is pretty tough though, so it could be a submission. Topuria can go out there lock in a submission. Maybe if he could be a club and sub submission. But I played the KO. I think he's gonna go for a KO. Him and his brother usually go for the KO for the knockout. Because I think they know it builds more hype when you get a KO than a submission. And I like the number, plus 140 on FanDuel. It's really good, I feel like. The only reason I'm not playing more than 50 on that KO is like because he can get a submission or he can win by decision. Kobe can take a beating, man. If anything, I've seen this guy's tape and he can take a beating if he needs to. But I don't think he's gonna be able to survive for 15 minutes here. This is a pretty square pick. I mean, KO for Topuria, and I think it's gonna go like that because Topuria, he was supposed to fight Cody Haddon. I was picking Cody Haddon. I bet in Cody Haddon, and we're getting my underdog there, and that fight got canceled because he was injured apparently. Now he's fighting Kobe. From what I heard, Topuria's manager called Kobe take this fight. He's only got one fight in the UFC. This is his only fight. If he loses this fight, he's not gonna be in the UFC anymore. So he needs to go out there look good against Topuria, and I don't know. We haven't seen much of Topuria either, Ray, but he's been training with his brother. I mean, so I don't think he's been out of shape or anything like that. He looks pretty good shape. Topuria KO is my pick on this one. Bro, really think but Rongzhu is not the one to break Cody Steele's unbroken streak. Yeah, I don't think so. Cody Steele's a lock. Minus 300, I don't know. Minus 300 seems like kind of wide, I'll be honest. I mean, I took him at minus 218, but like minus 300, I wouldn't play him at minus 300. He's making his debut. Rongzhu's got a lot of experience. He's still 24 years old. So like minus 300, just stay off that one. If you can get him at minus 200, I think that's value right there because he can grapple. He's got cardio. And yeah, I heard Tolson doesn't train with the heavyweights. Yeah, I've seen that too, right? He trains with the Monero, I think, that team. They don't have a lot of big bodies over there in Lucas Monero. His cardio is not a concern. He trains all the time, man. This guy's fully committed to the fight game, so I don't think his cardio is going to be a problem. He is hittable, though, so that could be a problem if Rongzhu cracks him. Lane Tafa said his main sparring partner was his brother so it's 6. Okay, that's not bad. I think Steele under 47 significant strikes is a great prop. I don't play those significant strikes. I mean, there's a lot can go wrong on those ones. I don't know how to play those. I'll never play those significant strikes props ever. I'm gonna go with the Topuria KO square pick, and I got 50 on it for Topuria KO on FanDuel. If you want to bet the KO, get a FanDuel. Make sure you have a FanDuel account because on DraftKings they only have it at plus 100. So like, I don't want to. There's no value betting at plus 100, plus 140. At least like there's some value, right? You can make some money on that. Plus 100, like you're getting a 50% chance on the KO, and at least with plus 140, you're getting more than 50% chance that he goes out there finds a KO. Could be a submission, could could go the distance. I mean, Kobe's probably the best opponent that he's fighting. But I think Kobe's too hittable, and he's going to get cracked. So I'm going to go Topuria here. Next fight on the card, Wang Kong taking on Bruno Brazil. I don't know if you guys are ready for this one, guys. I'm going with Bruno Brazil. Should I be going with Bruno Brazil? Probably not, but I don't know, man. Kong Wang. There's something about Kong Wang, I mean, that I'm just not really sold on. Like her beating Victoria Leonardo, like whatever. Like, I don't know. Like, there's a line of girls that beat Victoria Leonardo. She beat Savchenko 20 years ago. Who the fuck cares? 20 years ago. I mean, that's just a lifetime in MMA or boxing, kickboxing, whatever it was. I'm gonna go with Bruno Brazil. I mean, she might get knocked out early. That could happen, but I'm gonna go with Bruno Brazil. I think she can make something happen. I got $25 on Bruno Brazil +1 +350. Probably should have stayed away, but I had to play it +350. I mean, it's crazy fucking number. If Kong Wang doesn't knock her out early, I think this could be pretty close. I can see this one being like 29-28 either way. Because Bruno Brazil, she can stay busy. I mean, I think she can stay busy, but she's moving up to 125. So like, you never know how that's gonna go. Could be a problem because we have seen her chin getting cracked at 115 by Denise Gomes, who does have a lot of power at 115. So let's see how Bruno Brazil looks at 125. I don't think she's ever fought at 125 in the past, so this is her first time moving up to 125. Let's see how that goes for her. I'm sure the UFC wants Kong Wang to win, because they're losing a lot of these Asian prospects. I mean, right now, like Nakamura just took an L. I mean, I can't remember how many more took an L this year. So I'm sure they need Wang Kong to win this fight, but I'm going to go Bruno Brazil. I don't really give a fuck if I get this one wrong. Bruno Brazil right now is, where is he? Bruno Brazil. Probably just don't bet on this one. She's +285. I got her +350 for $25. I'm not betting more than that on this girl. But she can maybe make something happen. Not bad at +350. You want to throw like $20 on it. The size difference, it really isn't that crazy. I mean, from what I've seen. Well, there's Topuria facing off. Bro, you telling me this guy's not getting knocked out tomorrow? He's getting fucking knocked out tomorrow. There's no way. And I've seen him fight. I don't know how this guy is 6-0, honestly. I can't tell you guys how he's 6-0. He's just tough. He takes the beating early, then he's able to come back, I feel like. From the tape that I've seen him. And maybe he's gotten better now. He's only 24, so we're going to see tomorrow. Oh my gosh, he's got our fucking Joker face on. One thing I'll say is, like, Kong Wang is pretty strong for this weight class. Like, what happens if he goes for takedowns? I don't know. I guess we'll see tomorrow, right? This one should be fun, though. All right, let's move on to the next one. We got Nolan taking on Vyacheslav Borshchev. Now, this one is pretty tough to be really confident on either side, because I can see Nolan going out there winning. Maybe I can see Borshchev winning too. Borshchev is kind of getting up there in age now, but he's been fighting the better opponents, way better opponents than Nolan. Like, he's been losing to guys that can grapple, that can mix it up, wrestle him. That's the way guys are able to beat him. But he's gone out there, knocked out Chris Duncan on Dana White Tennisser's nasty KO. I think he dropped him like 5 times in that fight. And he's also like hurting a lot of guys out there, man. Borshchev is no fucking joke, but Borshchev is kind of chinny. He leaves his head up there, like, so he's pretty hittable. And that's my problem with Borshchev, man. Like, I bet him by KO over Hooper. I should have known Hooper is going to be wrestling, and he's probably going to be worried about the wrestling, the defending takedowns. I've seen people say Nolan's going to get a submission. I haven't really seen him wrestle out there, and I don't think he's the type of guy that's going to go out to wrestle. I think he's just going to stand and bang. I haven't seen any improvements from Nolan in his past 2 fights. He went out there, beat Martinez. I mean, Martinez, I think he dropped him. Martinez dropped him in the first round. Then he got him out of there, hit him with the knee to the body, I think it was. So, like, I don't know what to make about Tom Nolan, man. He had a lot of hype on when he came into the UFC, fought Nicholas Mota. No shame losing to Mota. I mean, Mota has definitely turned the corner now. I feel like a sneaky play would be Nolan by submission, maybe, if he grapples. Because Borshchev is tough, man. You can't put Borshchev away with punches. Like, you're going to have to, like, get a submission to get him out of there. I'm still going to go Borshchev. I think he's the cleaner striker, and he throws more volume than Nolan. but that reach advantage could be a problem for Borshchev maybe. But Nolan's like, he's got that tall man defense, so I can't really pick him because of that. And I haven't really seen improvements that I want to see from him in the past 2 fights. He's gone the distance with Reyes. I mean, the only guy to take Reyes the distance, not a good look in my opinion. And Reyes had moments in that fight. I don't want to see a 40-year-old have moments against you. And I'm just not sold on Nolan's. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm going to go Borshchev. I don't have bets on this fight. I don't know. I just want to see how Borshchev looks or how Nolan looks against a guy that can strike really well. Bro, Borshchev looks like he's fucking 80 years old. I mean, I can't bet this guy. He looks like he's fucking 80 years old. I really hope we get a Borshchev post-fight celebration. Yeah, I can't bet this guy, bro. I think he can win, but fuck, Nolan looks like he's in pretty good shape here. This one is tough, man. This one is tough to be really confident in. Yo, what's going on, Antoine? Good to see you, brother. Bruno Brazil is fighting nerds. I know. I mean, the girls haven't really been doing that well in fighting nerds. We had who was the other girl that we had recently from fighting nerds? I can't remember now. Does anyone? I have a Black Ops 6. I don't fucking play it anymore. It's so boring, bro. I played it like few times, like 2 weeks for like 2 weeks, and I just fucking gave up on it. Guys, yeah, listen to Grimy, guys. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe. Honestly, bro, save your money. Yeah, yeah. This one, I'm just gonna watch this one because this is gonna be one of the better fights on the card. They just stand and bang. I feel like I can trust Borshchev's durability more because I've seen him take a beating and come back and win the next round, like 3rd round against Nizam Sadikov. I mean, honest, to be fair, he almost got finished in that fight. Like maybe some referees would have stopped the fight, honestly, but Borshchev, I feel like is tougher, man. He can take a beating. Then I've seen Nolan get cracked and he just kind of covers up against like he did against Nicholas Mota. So I feel like if Nolan gets cracked and he gets knocked down, he's not going to be able to recover. I feel like Borshchev, if he gets dropped, he's going to be able to recover. That's my only reason for picking him. And I feel like Borshchev's a cleaner striker, has more experience in striking. I mean, against better opponents. But yeah, I also think Borshchev's got better cardio than Nolan. But we'll see. We'll see if he can deal with the length and reach from Nolan. The odds for this one are basically like even money. I mean, it's closing in. Nolan's minus 102. Borshchev minus 118. I'm just gonna watch this one. I don't really know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go with the cleaner striker as a pick alone. Next fight on the card is Jack Jenkins. Now, this is a guy that I'm pretty confident in. Gabriel Santos is my fucking boy, man. I bet him on an LFA back in the day, and if you guys want to see a crazy fight, you want to see how tough Santos is, man, go watch that fight against Barboza on LFA back in the day. This guy is a fucking savage, man, Gabriel Santos. Unfortunately, his run in the UFC is 1-2, which isn't a good look. I mean, but he's fighting. He fought Lauren Murphy on short notice, and he took on Anama, who should be fighting 155. I think Anama could be fighting 155. The guy is huge, man. He's 5'11", has a crazy reach advantage over pretty much everyone at 145. Anama's a weight bully. I really think Anama's a fucking weight bully, man. And Santos had good moments in that fight. He's cracking Anama, was able to hurt him early. Jenkins is like, I bet on Jenkins in the past. I bet him by decision over Jamal Emmers because I don't really rate Jamal Emmers all that much. I know people think, oh, Jamal Emmers is really good, man. He's gonna be a fucking champion, man. Jamal Emmers is gonna run through a nature train. Jamal Emmers is fucking terrible. He's not good. He's like mid. He's like he can like make a fight close with pretty much everyone. I mean, I still remember when Jamal Emmers like he knocked on Pat Sabatini, then he got fucking heel hooked like 5 seconds after. Jamal Emmers is horrible. Like anyone that says Jamal Emmers is really good, you're fucking delusional. And yeah, I just had to rant. That was a crazy fucking rant because I keep hearing people like talk about Jamal Emmers, how this guy's the next fucking Topuria for some reason. I don't really get it. I don't get all the hype on Jamal Emmers. It took Chase forever to get. Yeah, bro, Borshchev was taking a fucking beating. I mean, they should have stopped the fight early, if I'm being honest. But Borshchev was so tough. Even that stoppage was controversial because he didn't really tap. He really didn't tap. It was just him fucking like he took too much of a beating, and the referee's like, I've seen enough now. I mean, he wasn't tapping to the submission either. Sharp and Pick'em should have a collab. Who are we talking about? Bro, I like just doing my own thing. I mean, I'll bring. I was like, I told people if you want to like hop in the live stream with me, you can hop in the live stream with me on Discord. I think this fight is going to be a banger. Yeah, I'm actually excited for this fight. This is my fight of the night right here. But I feel like Santos is gonna make it look pretty easy, man. I think people are gonna be like, "Oh shit, Santos is really fucking good." Like he's hittable. Like I'm not gonna say he's not hittable. He takes shots. I mean, he can take a beating though. He's got cardio. He can grapple. So like, I have Santos money line with Cody Steele parlay. I'm still thinking about if I want to like press the fucking if I want to like take Santos by ITD. Fight doesn't go distance like plus 124. I don't really see Jenkins finishing him. I don't know. Like he's not gonna finish him with leg kicks. I mean, Jenkins has really good leg kicks, and Santos, if you watch his last fight against Iza, he was checking all the leg kicks. I mean, Santos is not a fucking bum. He knows how to check leg kicks. I can see Jenkins landing to the body and maybe landing to the body and legs, like staying on the outside. Maybe he's got clean boxing too. Jenkins can strike. I mean, he's not a bad striker. But when it comes to power, when it comes to grappling upside, and who's fought the better opponents, even Santos by a mile. I mean, he's been tested. He's fought Lauren Murphy, fought Anama, fought some fucking savages on LFA, Barboza, Delgado, who just got a win last night over that Russian. I don't know, was he Russian? I think that was a Russian guy who's 34 years old tonight. Delgado looked pretty good out there. I'm gonna go Santos. Pretty confident Santos here. I think he should be like minus 300 honestly, and I'm gonna take him by ITD too. ITD is like plus 220 I think on FanDuel. Let me see. Maybe like might be worth parlaying that or something, or like straight up. Because I think he's gonna get a submission. Like submissions like plus 460 on Santos. He almost had an armbar submission when he fought Yuza. Yuza's known for his grappling. I mean, I don't think Jenkins can fucking grapple. Hey, Jenkins already lost after that ass haircut. I've seen that. I mean, he looks like he's fucking 45 years old after that weigh-ins. Let's see. Let's look at the weigh-ins now. Oh, there it is. Bro, Santos is fucking huge, I mean, for this weight class. Every time he fights someone like smaller than him, he kind of just runs him over. Like when he's fighting guys that are like that can match him in the physicality, like Lauren Murphy, Onama, that's when he has trouble. And even against Onama, he was looking good in that fight. He hurt Onama really badly in the first round. And you take down Onama, like if you take down Onama, you can't take down fucking Jenkins. Like, come on. He's gonna be able to take him down. He might not even have to take him down, might just fucking knock him out on the feet, honestly. Jenkins got taken on by Burns. I'm not even worried about if he doesn't even have to wrestle. He can just strike with him. I feel like he's gonna be able to land better shots. I mean, that they're gonna do damage to Jenkins. Jenkins might be able to land a lot of volume, but I don't think he's gonna have a lot of power on those shots. I'm gonna go with Santos here. Pretty confident Santos. Next fight on the card is gonna be Jake Matthews versus Francisco Prado. All right, guys, this one should be fun, man. This one should be really fun. Let's fucking go. This one should be fun. I'm excited for this one. Jake Matthews versus Francisco Prado. So this is remember Jake Matthews versus Phil Roll. Everyone in their fucking mom's basement had Phil Roll as an underdog lock or whatever. Phil Roll is fucking horrible. Like he's one of the worst fighters when it comes to fight IQ. If you watch Phil Roll fight ever, if you watch this fight against Neil Magny, you pretty much knew Phil Roll is not a guy you want to trust with your money ever. Like he could have won the Neil Magny fight. Then he goes out there and clinches Neil Magny for 15 minutes. Like you can't make this shit up. Honestly, you can't. Like this guy has the worst fight IQ I've ever seen in my life. Him beating fucking Phil Roll, he's getting outstruck early. Like Phil Roll is long and rangy, so like we can give him a break for that one. But like he really wasn't looking that good in that fight. I picked him by decision there, but there's no way I was gonna bet him there. Like no way. But like I think this fight, the bet that I do have here is over 2.5 rounds. Because I think I'm kind of worried about the over 2.5 because Francisco Prado can crack him, but I think Matthews is pretty tough. He might get dropped, but he's gonna be able to hang in there, I feel like. So I like the over 2.5 rounds here. Maybe Prado plus 2.5. I'm picking Prado here. I think Prado can make this fight really close. Maybe you win. I think he's got more power than Matthews. Matthews has grappling, so maybe he can mix in a couple of takedowns here, hold him down. But yeah, 170. So like we're gonna see what Prado looks like at 170. But he didn't look terrible on the weigh-ins, honestly. He did not look bad on the weigh-ins. There's Prado. Matthews. Matthews is like 3-1 in Australia, so like at home, he's done pretty well at home. Most of those fights go the distance. I mean, I think three of his 4 fights have gone the distance when he's fighting Australia. I like the over. I think the overs is pretty solid here. I'm gonna go with Prado, but not a confident pick because Matthews has a lot of experience, so maybe that could be the difference here. This is gonna be a really good fight, though. Either way, it's gonna be solid. Can Matthews lock in a submission? There's definitely a chance, maybe, because I don't know what Prado's grappling looks like. I know he's been training at American Top Team, right? Isn't he training at American Top Team now? From what I heard, should be okay. I think he's gonna go the distance. I think this fight's gonna go the distance. I'm gonna pick the over 2.5 rounds here. Not bad if you're playing the over. Let's go Pacu now. Let's go now Pacu. Prado is tough. Yeah, him versus Joe Huber. I mean, Joe Huber had like a 10-inch reach advantage over him, and he still made it really close. He was able to hurt Joe Huber early. Now Matthews, obviously, he's got experience. I mean, I've been watching Matthews for the past like fucking what is it, like 9 years now, and he's been in the UFC for like 10 years almost. He's one of those guys that's gonna trade wins and losses. I mean, and he's 30 years old. I mean, I don't think he looked that good in his Furrow fight. Maybe that has something to do with the reach advantage because Phil Rowe is pretty long and rangy, and he's fucking weird, like the way he strikes. And he kind of gassed out in that one. I think Prado might have another case of a fighter too young and Jake Matthews. I'm just like the reason I'm picking Prado here because I think he's gonna get better, whereas like Matthews is already gonna be as good as he already is. I don't think Matthews is gonna get any better at this point. And watching his fight with Phil Rowe, I didn't really see any new wrinkles that he added to his game. Really didn't see anything new. He just did the same thing that he normally does every time. I think 170 will do good for Francisco for sure. I hope so, man. I hope so. I like watching him fight. He's really entertaining to watch. I'm full biased. Bet this card because I'm gonna. You're gonna be at the win. Let's fucking go, Pacu. Hopefully you enjoy the win tomorrow. I like this card. A lot of underrated bangers. I think there's gonna be a lot of finishes on this card, but I don't think this fight's gonna be one of them. I think both guys are pretty tough. And I don't think Matthew's gonna finish him by KOs. If he's finished him, it's gonna have to be like a submission or something. I think Prado's gonna win the first round. I see him winning the first round at a pretty high clip because Matthews starts kind of slow, then he wins the later rounds. I feel like so that's the way I could see this one going. Let's go, man. This one's gonna be a fun matchup though. The size difference really isn't that much. Yeah, it's not that much of a size difference between these two. Paco planning a trip to New Zealand next year. What's the best time to visit? Isn't it? It's never cold over there, right? In Australia, or isn't like always hot over there? I've never been to Australia, so I don't fucking know. But from what I heard, I think it's pretty hot over there, right? All year round. Prado right now is plus 205, bro. This line is getting fucking hammered. The bet that I might do on Prado is like plus 5.5, maybe plus 5.5, because I don't see him getting finished in this fight. So I feel like plus 5.5. That means you just have to like not get finished. I feel like, right? Isn't that what that means? Plus enough. I know plus enough means he's got to win one round, right? Out of 3 rounds, so he's got to win one round, and all judges scorecards 29-28. And then that bet cashes. I don't know how the plus 5.5 works. I've never played a plus 5.5 for. I mean, I played the plus 5.5 on a 5-round fight, but never on like a 3-round fight. So I'm just sure that probably means like you don't. As long as your fighter doesn't get finished, you should be able to cash that bet. And I think the plus 3.5 and plus 5.5 in Prado is not horrible bet if you want to play that. Because I just can't see him getting finished by Matthews. Next fight on the card is Jimmy fucking Crute versus Rodolfo Bellato. This one's gonna be fun, guys. This one should be fun, right? Jimmy Crute, overall, he's probably the better fighter, if I'm being honest. He's got more talent. I mean, he can wrestle. He's got nice power on the feet. He's got better striking than Rodolfo Bellato. But the problem I have with Crute is that he doesn't really have the best fight IQ. Like, he wrestles when he shouldn't wrestle, then he fucking strikes when he shouldn't strike. Like, I don't know. Like, I remember watching him against Manyfield in the first fight where they both went to a fucking draw. Like, the only reason they went to a draw, I think it was because Jimmy Crute kept trying to like take him down, or like Manyfield was trying to take him down, I think, or like it was really weird, man. Manyfield is really strong and physical. He's got power. I think Manyfield probably has better striking than Bellato, but Bellato is tough, man. So like that's the only reason I'm picking Bellato here. He's been active, he's tough, but I don't know. He's got a fucking head on him, bro. Look at this guy's fucking head. Like, Crute's only he knocked out Modesta Dukaskas. I mean, then he thought this guy he's gonna be a fucking knockout artist. I feel like that's what happened to Crute. Because if he tries to take down Bellato, I think he can take him down. I think he can hold him down for a bit. But I'm just not sure, like, if Crute's, like, is he really, like, hungry now, or is he just coming back for a paycheck? That's what I'm not really sure about, because he kind of just gave up against Manyfield, and that submission wasn't even in. I mean, just kind of didn't really want to be out there anymore, and I can't pick someone that's like that. I mean, but this is not this is a winnable fight for Jimmy Crute. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think Bellato's a lock by any means. Yeah, like, it's the opposite. It's summer for me right now. So how cold does it get in the winter? Does it get really cold over there? Australia is the opposite of us. Summer there right now. Yeah, he's from Australia, I think, or New Zealand. You're from New Zealand or Australia? I'm gonna go Bellato here, but I don't feel too good about it, honestly. Like Crute, I mean, if he shows up like he used to, like a couple of years ago, he can win this fight over Bellato. I can see Crute winning the first round here, and I can see Bellato taking over later. Then I think he's gonna be able to break him later, but not a fucking confident pick here. I was confident early, like before, but like I don't know. I went back and watched Bellato's last few fights, and it's kind of like my confidence is kind of going down. But I feel like Bellato has a cardio. He's gone 5 rounds before. He's wrestled for 5 rounds before. That shouldn't be a big problem if he has to wrestle. I just see him out dogging fucking Jimmy Crute pretty much. If Jimmy Crute has to go out there, get him out of there early, I feel like I don't think he's gonna be able to like just. Can he just wrestle Bellato for 3 rounds and without getting hurt? I don't see that happening. This is gonna be fun, bro. It's just it just got done snowing in Georgia. It was so ass, man, bro. It's still snowing over here where I'm at. Like you should fucking try living out here. It's fucking bad over here. This fight is tricky, man. I mean, this Jimmy Crute, he doesn't look bad. He looks like he's in pretty good shape for this fight. He said he's been training at different gyms for this upcoming fight. I'm still gonna go Bellato here. Still picking Bellato. Yeah, I'm picking Bellato for sure. Look at the intense face-off. Do you guys think this one can go over 1.5 rounds or under 1.5 rounds? Because Bellato went over 1.5 rounds in that fight against Pateria Ray. This one, there's a chance that it could go over, maybe. It's too fucking risky though to play the over for me. Normally, I like playing the overs in WMA. Like that's a lot easier than WMA because they don't have a lot of power. Like, but yeah, this one's gonna be fucking. I feel like it could go over, but I don't know what kind of Jimmy Crute we're gonna get here. All right, next fight on the card: Justin Badman Tafa versus Taliesin Teixeira. I want to do a poll for this one. Let's see what the people are picking. So let's do a poll for this one. I was picking Teixeira before, then I switched my pick to Tafa because I don't know, man. Teixeira, like, he doesn't really grapple. I know he's a black belt in fucking BJJ or whatever. Like, I've never seen this guy grapple ever, like, in a fight. Now, to be fair, he's only got like 6 fights or whatever. Like, I've never seen him grapple, like, because he doesn't have to, right? He's willing to just go out there and like run through these cans. And most of the people that he's been fighting are absolute fucking cans in LFA. Like the LFA, they don't have a lot of good heavyweights over there in LFA. Even Brazil, they don't have the best heavyweights over there in Brazil. I'm gonna go with Tafa. I'm leaning towards Tafa, but I don't know. Teixeira can win this fight, man. The face-off kind of didn't really give me a lot of confidence on Tafa. But I was picking Teixeira before. I'm leaning towards Tafa now because he has more experience at the UFC level. Teixeira's making his debut. But the guy's a fucking giant, bro. Like, this guy's a fucking giant. But this is short notice for Tafa, right? Teixeira wasn't he supposed to fight someone else? Brzezinski? Wasn't that his matchup before? I feel like that was his matchup, right? Let me check. Let me make sure. Okay, he was supposed to fight Brzezinski back in December. That was gonna be easy fucking win for him too. This one's gonna be a tougher matchup than Brzezinski. This one's gonna be a little bit tricky, but if he doesn't get clipped early in the first round, he can probably win because Tafa kind of early relies on that power to like get you out of there. If he can't find that chain early, like Teixeira's probably gonna win this fight. I got Tafa in a long shot parlay with Santos and Steele, so maybe I'll let that one ride, see what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Tafa for now. Tafa's a fucking beast. I'm a junior. Bro, like, the only problem I have with Tafa brothers is, like, the grappling, defensive grappling. They just can't grapple, man. That's the only problem I have with them. So I remember picking Junior Tafa over, what was that guy? Walker? I think it was Walter Walker, and he fucking got taken on. Didn't have a clue how to grapple at all. Like, so what happens if Teixeira takes him down? Like, he's probably going to make it look easy, right? Because I don't know. I don't think Tafa can really grapple at all. But yeah, I don't know. Teixeira, like, I don't think he's going to grapple in this fight. Shit, this doesn't last long. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna last long. And their output is pretty poor. Yeah, they kind of rely on the power too much. And whereas Teixeira's gonna be throwing knees up the middle, he's gonna be throwing kicks. He's got more weapons for sure, and he's got the reach advantage. So, but we've seen Tafa go up against guys that have the reach advantage over him and that are way taller. So we'll see what happens. I mean, if this was an Apex, I'd feel really more confident in Tafa in the smaller octagon. But in the big octagon, I mean, it could be could help Teixeira maybe, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna go Tafa for now. This one I've been going back and forth on this one. Money came in on Teixeira though. Money's coming in Teixeira. Teixeira's minus 150, Tafa plus 130. I got Tafa like plus 114, I think, in the parlay. So maybe I should have waited a bit. We'll see what happens tomorrow on this one. I'm gonna go with Tafa for now. Yeah, who you picking here? Jared Bandera. Yo, that fight was fucking horrible. Like, I mean, to be fair, man, Tafa, he's been fighting the UFC. Like, it's not he didn't have the chance to like go outside and fight some cans and build up his record, right? Like, he's been fighting the UFC. He's been fighting like, I mean, Jared Bandera isn't good. I mean, none of these guys that he's been fighting are all that great. But we can say the same thing about Talos and Teixeira. He's been fighting absolute fucking taxi drivers. I mean, pretty much. So like, same way either way. At least Tafa's been fighting the UFC. He's got experience and he's fighting the better opponents. I mean, guys that we know can fight. I don't think some of these guys that are Teixeira's been fighting another fake can fight. Like these guys, I mean, this guy's only got fucking 2 fights. I mean, this guy's not even legit. I don't know. Just a record, and this is like fucking scam. I mean, like they build up the records. He's got skills. I mean, I'm not saying he doesn't have skills. This guy was not even a fucking heavyweight. I mean, this guy used to fight at 170. Arthur Lopez, and he's landing on him too, man. It's like when this guy's landing on you, like what's to say Teixeira, like Tafa can't land on him. This guy's not even a real heavyweight. I mean, so we're gonna see what happens if Tafa can find that chin. We'll see tomorrow. All right, next fight on the card is Zhang Weili versus Tatiana Suarez, guys. Let me do the poll for this one. Let's go. I have my pick on this one, and we'll see. So the people are picking Teixeira on that one. All right, I see you guys. You guys are not with me on that one, eh? Teixeira is mobile and has a reach advantage. That's true. I mean, but that's heavyweights, right? It doesn't really matter. That's not like at heavyweight. I mean, I feel like the reach advantage is not as big of a factor because it only takes one shot to knock someone on. Like in the lower weight classes, I feel like it's better having a reach advantage because you can get dropped and still recover and stay at range and pick and kind of out kickbox your opponent. At heavyweight, I mean, it's gonna be tough. I feel like. We've seen that with guys like Austin Lanes. I mean, other guys like that are tall. Like what's the other guy? Stefan Struve. I mean, you guys probably remember him. Volko is probably one of the tallest like fighters that uses a reach really well. Volkov. All right, next fight on the card. Obviously, we got Zhang Weili versus Tatiana Suarez. I got Tatiana at underdog, so I'm riding with her. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm kind of like nervous about this one, man. Because Mike Davis, I bet on Mike Davis last week, and he fucking looked atrocious after that knee injury, after the neck injury, and all that. So maybe I should have just passed on this one. Honestly, I should have just sat back and watched this fight. Yeah, Tatiana Suarez. If he wrestles, I think he's gonna get a submission. So I'm gonna go with Tatiana Suarez. And I've seen Weili. I don't think she's been looking that good recently. Like she's been looking okay. She's still winning out there, but she hasn't been like impressing me all that much. And like, let's go through a record, right? Like Weili, I mean, she's been putting in the work. I'm not saying that, but let's look at her record. It's not like she's beating all the fucking killers out there. Her best win is probably Yan Xiaonan in the last few fights. She beat Carlos Barza. That was a retirement. I called that submission on Zhang Weili, by the way. Plus 800, we cast a submission there. I didn't have a YouTube channel back then. I called that an Aegis stream, MMA expert stream submission. I was plus 800 because I knew Esparza was gonna wrestle her, and Esparza was like washed at that point. How old was he? He's like fucking 40, 35 years old. I mean, same age as Tatiana Suarez. Amanda Lemos, he can't fucking grapple. I mean, we know that for a long time. I picked I've faded Lemos so many times with Andrade and with obviously with Word. Now we cast on Word on there. CB Mackenzie Dern, I mean, whatever. He's got power, but he can't really grapple. Now Tatiana Suarez, he can grapple, he can wrestle. So he's really good at like taking your neck. If you're like trying to defend takedowns, like you guys remember Moicano, like the same mistake Moicano made against Makhachev. They're trying to get back up, they leave their neck out there. Like that's all Tatiana Suarez is gonna need here. I feel like that's all he needs. He only needs one opportunity in the scramble to take your fucking neck home. And she's got really strong upper body strength, Tatiana Suarez. I'm gonna go Tatiana Suarez. I'm gonna go Tatiana Suarez. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm gonna go with Tatiana Suarez. I think she's gonna be hungrier than Weili. Weili's a fucking beast, so we'll see what happens tomorrow. But I'm gonna go Tatiana Suarez. I've been picking Tatiana for like so fucking long since they announced this fight. I wish I got her at like plus 170. That would have been fucking nice. Plus 170. This is one of the first WM fights I'm betting I've finished in like forever. I think Tatiana's life for a submission or like Weili's life for maybe I don't know if I see Weili like knocking her out. Unless Tatiana's like really fucking tired, maybe then. But Weili, her power is kind of overrated, man. So you can hit you with the spinning back fist and knees in the clinch and stuff like that. But like, I don't think she has crazy power. Like people kind of overrate Weili's power. I feel like Tatiana's submission, yeah, that's the way I'm going. I didn't bet the submission. I got money line, but the submission on FanDuel is like plus 300, I think. So it might be worth taking a submission or fight ends by submission. That's probably even better. Fight ends by submission. Who's to say Weili can lock something up later if Tatiana gets tired trying to finish her early? That could happen, right? That could definitely happen. I'm gonna go Tatiana though. I think Tatiana's gonna make this look really. She's gonna make it look pretty easy. I feel like she can get a wrestling going. I think she's gonna get a wrestling going. It's on Weili she can get up, make Tatiana work, but I think Tatiana's too strong. We'll see how that one goes because Tatiana used to fight at 125, wasn't she? I think she used to fight at 125, right? It's pretty strong. Tatiana minus 134 right now. Then did people really get her plus 210? What the fuck? Plus 210? Back in December, yeah, I don't place bets that early. That's crazy. If you got her plus 210, holy shit. You can just cash out now and like fucking sit pretty and watch the fight back. That's crazy that people got her plus 210. All right, I'm gonna go with the Tatiana. So on that one, let's see how the face off. Bro, how many highlights are they gonna play? There's the face offs. There really isn't much of a size difference though. Like really looks fucking jacked too. So Tatiana is gonna be bigger than her. Maybe because of the shoes on. Because Weili's got shoes on. Maybe because of that. I think Tatiana has slippers on. Maybe, right? Isn't that slippers? Lexi's got little like slippers on. I'm gonna go Tatiana. I can see I don't know. I can just visualize a new champion tomorrow. But I don't know what's gonna happen if this goes past the fucking 3 rounds. I mean, I don't know how Tatiana's cardio is gonna hold up. So there's questions about that. I mean, for sure. I think both title fights are gonna be insane. I feel like this Tatiana fight and Weili fight is gonna be more exciting than DDP fight. I don't know why I got that. I just got that suspicion. Hear me out on Strickland via roundhouse kick KO. Bro, you're gonna be fucking goated if you call that roundhouse kick KO. He sleeps DDP out cold. No, I don't think it's happening. That's the beautiful thing about MMA, right? Anything can happen anytime. You never know. That's why I love this fucking game so much. All right, guys, let's move on. We got Dracos du Plessis taking on Sean Strickland. Here we go, man. Here we fucking go. It's time. I bet on DDP so much, like as underdog. The only time I like passed betting on him, and I picked him over Whitaker, and I didn't fucking pull the trigger because I was like, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe like Whitaker really is that fucking good. It's like, so I didn't bet him there, but I should have. I was like plus 300 on DDP there over Whitaker. Then I bet him over Strickland as underdog. Then I bet him over Izzy as an underdog. The last time I bet him at minus 200, it was over Brunson. like a long fucking time ago. And that was a really fucking close fight. I mean, he was getting taken down, but DDP has gotten so much better since then. His takedown defense is still not where I want it to be, but I don't think Strickland's going to be shooting takedowns. I've heard in an interview that Strickland's coach, I think Eric Nixick, said they're going to bring something new to the game this time. They're going to have a new game plan. Probably would be good for Strickland to shoot takedowns, and maybe I think if he shoots takedowns, he can probably get a takedown, because I don't think DDP is going to be expecting him to shoot takedowns on him. But I'm still going to go DDP, guys. I got money on DDP. I fucking put 5 units on DDP. Probably shouldn't have. I mean, the first fight was so close, but I feel like DDP is gonna win, man. I don't know. Every time I bet this guy, he just finds a way to fucking win every time. I'm gonna go with DDP. I'm joking, but Strickland has some sneaky kicks. I mean, he's got some really good tape kicks and stuff like that. Yeah, this one's I'm kind of nervous about this one, because DDP. I don't want, like, what's the worst thing about betting on DDP? Like, when you watch him fight, because like, you don't think you're winning the bet when you're watching him fight. When you bet on this guy, then he pulls it off at the end. I mean, I remember watching him versus Brunson fight, bro. Like, he's getting taken on. He's almost getting KO'd by Brunson. Then he fucking wins in the second on. It's crazy with DDP, bro. I'm sure you guys remember that one, right? The DDP, the fucking Brunson fight. Brunson just gassed out completely. That was a crazy fucking KO too. I mean, it wasn't really much of a KO. It was just like exhaustion, KOE exhaustion, pretty much. Brunson was just fucking done. I think his corner threw in the towel too after that. And then against Darren Till, like, he's getting outstruck by Darren Till, man. Then he gets a submission. I actually bet on Darren Till there. I think I bet on Darren Till there. Yeah, I did. And I picked Darren Till by like just as nothing. Did I? I can't remember if I fucking did. I think I was leaning toward Darren Till there, because I thought Darren Till was gonna be able to like keep it on the feet and outstrike him, and he was outstriking him. Then he just got taken on. Darren Till almost got KO'd. Like, he was being held up against the cage, and he's getting punched in the face. And I thought the referee was gonna stop it in the first round. Yeah, that was crazy. I'm gonna go DDP, guys. I'm fucking going DDP. 5 minutes on DDP. We'll fucking see what happens tomorrow. That's my fucking pick for this full card. Just see if that happens. You definitely come. Yeah, you can come back. We'll give you a trophy or something. 5 minutes on DDP. What's going on with unit sizing? It's only like $500 Canadian. I've made money on DDP in the past, like, so I'm not really like too concerned with DDP. Like, this fight, bro, he's made me so much in the past. I bet him as an underdog so much in the past. Like, I'm not really too stressed about it. I mean, not every fight's gonna be the same, right? Like, I got him at minus 198. I wish I got him at like minus 135. That would have been nice. You might need to double your max unit size to manage units correctly. My max unit, bro, like, your unit's probably more than mine. Like, my unit's only like $100 Canadian. It's not that much. It's like probably like $70 US. I don't know how much is Canadian to US. 100 Canadian to, I think the price has fucking been dropping recently. It's only like $70, so it's not that much. I mean, it's not that bad. Yeah, guys, like the stream, man. Let's fucking get those likes up, and also let's get some subscribers. We need some subscribers. Let's go. I'm pumped for this one, man. TDP versus fucking Strickland. I've been hearing, like, I know there's rumors that Strickland has staph infection. Is that true? It seems like it's healing already, doesn't it? Like, look, it doesn't look that bad. Honestly, doesn't look that bad. I'm so heavy on DDP too. Bro, DDP, trust DDP, man. He's been the most profitable. He's probably, I think he is the most profitable fighter to bet on this card. Like, in the past, like, his history overall, like, he's 10-0 in the UFC, and half of those times he's been an underdog. Most of the times, like, he's been pretty solid. But Strickland, like, Strickland's durability has gotten better, and he's got cardio. He can throw a ton of volume. So, like, if you're on the Strickland side, I can definitely see why you're on the Strickland side. If you are trying to scan over at the under 13 or I'm not gonna do a breakdown for 313, bro. I don't like doing a breakdown when I don't watch tape. I want to watch tape and like kind of like make my picks after that, right? But yeah, it would have been nice to be giving out picks, but I'm not gonna give out picks with no fucking breakdown. Like, I want to do a tape study and like then write my picks down. It's better. I feel like Santos, DDP, Steele. Let's fucking go. I think that's pretty solid. I'm not gonna throw fucking DDP in more parlays because I already got a money line. I do want Sean to win, but I want him to do it. I don't think he's gonna knock him out. He's not knocking him out. If there's a stoppage from Sean Strickland, it's gonna be like it's probably gonna be like Doctor stoppage if DDP eye gets really swollen up with those jabs. That's the way I can see a stoppage maybe. Need to learn to manage a little better, but I went heavy on DDP and Suarez. Yeah, DDP. I mean, the last time I bet on 5 units on anyone was Cody Steele, like on Dana White Contender Series. I don't bet like then the time before that was Dan Ige over Andre Fili. So like, every time I bet 5 units, I've cast every time. Like the past year, we like Steele came through for us on Dana White Contender Series. We cast on him, and yeah, so like it's gone well for us when I put 5 units on anyone. Sean had a bullet size wound in his arm. It's gotten better. It looks like it's gotten better. It's not that bad anymore. Hope DDP knocks that stash off. I don't know if he's gonna knock him out. He can maybe hurt him or drop him, but like Strickland is tough, man. He's gonna be hanging in there. I feel like. So I hope hopefully see a KO or something, but I don't know. Like I'm not really confident in him finishing Strickland, because Strickland, like if you watch him against Amava, which is why I picked Amava over Z. Like you watch him, bro, he was taking some clean fucking shots from Mava. Mava has power. Mava's got some clean boxing in it. He's a better striker than DDP. I feel like I don't think people would disagree on that, right? Like you watch Mava fight and you watch DDP fight. Like who's a better striker? Who looks better? Who looks cleaner? I'm gonna say Mava looks cleaner, but DDP has that fucking will, man. Like this guy just unbreakable. Like you can take a shot. Look at the head on this guy, bro. Look at the fucking size of the head. That stash got me angry for some reason. I don't know what's going on with the stash, man. I don't know why he's got the stash for this fight. Amava could be champion 100%. I feel like people aren't really giving Amava the credit that he deserves, because Izzy's like on a 3-5 losing streak. So people are like, "Oh, Izzy's washed. Izzy's done. Izzy's done. This and that." Like, bro, no one's knocked out Izzy the way Amava knocked him out. I'm not gonna. I was kind of pissed off that he knocked him out in the second round, because I had round 4, round 5 decision for Amava 2 and with the money line. So I was kind of pissed off, but it is what it is. And we also had parlays on the live stream. We had the over 2.5 rounds in the co-main. We had the main win to go over 2.5 and the over 3.5 rounds. So that kind of sucked that he finished him so early. Am I leaning towards Magomed or Alex? If Magomed's underdog, I'll lean towards Magomed if he's underdog, because I think he's got more weapons. He can mix it up than Alex. Because also, I'll tell you guys one thing about Magomed. Like I've been watching this guy for the past fucking 5 years. I feel like the way he's gonna go out there, he's gonna strike with Alex Pereira when he eats like a couple of leg kicks. He's gonna wrestle then, and he's gonna wrestle. I'll tell you guys right now, he's gonna wrestle right away. He's not gonna like those leg kicks, and he's gonna wrestle, and he's gonna take Alex Pereira down. I don't think he's gonna be able to. Alex Pereira, anyone that tried to take down Alex Pereira down, they've taken him down. Like anyone, Izzy took him down. Like everyone took him down. Hey, bro, how's it going? How's it going, Gokul? So like it's tough betting against Alex at 2-5 though, man. The guy is such a fucking savage. I mean, he's got one punch knockout power. So like, if you're betting against Alex Pereira at 2-5, you're gonna be holding your fucking breath that he doesn't land that left hook, because it could be over right there if he lands that left hook. But I feel like Uncle Live's striking defense is not horrible. I'm only seeing Uncle Live drop like one time, and it was I think it was over like Thiago Santos, right? Thiago Santos dropped him, and Santos was in all the fucking juice back then too. DDP versus Sean's winner will be Hamjat's dinner. Bro, I'll tell you right now, like if Sean wins the fight and he fights Hamjat Chimaev, Chimaev's gonna fucking strangle him in the first round. I feel like Amava and Chimaev would be more competitive, and DDP versus Chimaev would be more competitive. I mean, can Chimaev go out there and take down DDP in the first round to strangle him? Maybe, right? Maybe he could do that. He's got the capability to do that, but I don't think so. I feel like DDP could put up a better fight than Strickland against Chimaev. Hopefully, Mago goes to the plus money, then I'll be on it. Yeah, plus money, bro. Magomed Ankalaev, he's got more tools to win. Obviously, he likes striking a lot, so like he really doesn't like grappling all that much unless he has to. But we've seen him take down Blachowicz, right? I mean, I remember math right there. Blachowicz took down Alex, so who's to say Magomed Ankalaev can't take none? But I feel like he's not gonna wrestle early. He's gonna wrestle when he has to, like he did against John Blachowicz. Like he didn't wrestle early. He came into that fight with striking with John Blachowicz. Then when he's starting to lose the striking exchanges, then he wrestles after that. So it has a lot to do with the ego too of Magomed Ankalaev. Sean will win because of the Hamjat plot armor. Bro, DDP has the fucking best plot armor right now in the game. Single bets are the smartest if you can afford it. I think parlays are okay. We cast a parlay on fucking LFA today. Like parlays are okay if you can if you pick the right spots on parlays. The single bets are like probably better if you got a big bankroll. Like there's people that bet like 5 units on each fight. I mean, people that bet like 20 units on one fucking card. Like I've done that before like once last year and it wasn't fucking good for me. That's not the way to go. I feel like you got to pick your spots and you got to be even like DDP. If I could go back in time, I probably wouldn't put that much money on DDP at those odds. But like, it is what it is, you know. Yeah, if the left hook lands, I'd say. I don't. Uncle Live Chin is not that horrible, though. I mean, but Porton has crazy power for sure. I like parlays, man. Parlays are more fun. Like, if I was gonna bet Daisley on LFA, like money line alone, I was gonna put $400 on him. But like then I was like, I don't know, man. It's not worth betting on this guy. Plus minus 245, like 4 units. And so I ended up parlaying with the over 4.5 rounds in the main event, which was what was that girl? And that went over like by like 20 seconds. So like I got lucky on that one, the main event in LFA. So I like doing parlays for LFA, reasonable. Even PFL parlays are really good. UFC parlay, you can do UFC parlays, take some overs and WMA. Like I like doing those. But like parlays are not horrible. If you can if you don't like put like 20 fucking legs in parlays, like last time I cast a parlay was like 16 legs in a parlay, but I don't fucking cast a lot of those parlays I lose, like those long shot parlays. Like I'll be honest with you guys, I know people are out there like saying, oh, we cash all the 16 leg parlays every week. Doesn't fucking happen. Like that's not how the game works. You might cast like 1 out of 50 long shot parlays. If I play like if I'm playing like long shot parlays for the next fucking I don't know like 10 weeks, I'll be lucky if I catch one of those. Like that's the way this game is. Like, to anyone that's out there telling you guys, "Oh, we're gonna catch long shot parlays every week," like it's not fucking happening. I can tell you guys right now. You might catch like 1 or 2 weeks, but parlays are risky long term. I feel like if you're adding more than like 2-3 legs parlays, it's like risky. That's why I don't like doing too many long shot parlays. My prediction now is KO round 3. If he knocks him out, it's gonna be early. I think if it goes later, I think Uncle Live's like gonna be able to like kind of take over with the wrestling. DDP came through when I bet 6 units on him last year. Sure, he can win again. Yeah, we had him. We both had him over DDP over Izzy, right? Or was it Izzy or was it Strickland? I think Fluffy could give anyone a tough fight, bro. I like him over Brent Nolan, bro. Like, well, like, come on, minus 300. Like, fuck, I'm not betting him at minus 300 because I think Alden's got better striking than Fluffy Hernandez. He doesn't have the cardio or like the wrestling, I mean, and the will to win like Hernandez, but like let's not pretend like Alden can't fucking strike. He was striking with the Mavo pretty well. So like at fucking minus like what is it, plus 300 over like Alden? I mean, I've been fading what's his name, Hernandez, and it hasn't really gone well for me. I'll be honest with you guys right now. I took Kappa over him. I took what's that guy's name? Michelle Pereira over him. So like I'm probably just gonna pass on that one. Maybe like a late third round. I don't think he's gonna finish him though. Like he's gonna finish submit Brent Nolan. I don't think he's gonna do that. Maybe ground and pound. I could see him ground and pounding him. But like minus 300, bro, that fucking line is wide. Is it 5 rounds? I'm not sure if it's 5 rounds yet, right? Is it 5 rounds? If it's 5 rounds, I mean maybe that's worth parlaying him, maybe. But like I feel like live betting is the way to go for that one, man. Because I think Alden's gonna have really good moments early. Then I think Fluffy's gonna take over later. Because like Fluffy starts kind of slow early. Santos and DDP parlay. Let's fucking go, man. I got Santos with Steele at parlay, but like now I don't have DDP in parlay. I had DDP with like Bellato, like halfway in it, but that one's like I'm kind of like not feeling too good about Bellato. Because I remember like betting on Bellato over Topuria, and he just fucking I thought I lost my bet there. Like I don't know how fucking he won. I don't know how he won that fight, honestly. Topuria was beating the shit out of him. It was over Strickland, bro. We won by 1 judge. Yeah, it was a close fight. I mean, I know like during the stream, I was like Strickland's gonna get it. I remember saying that on the stream. But not every fight's the same, right? Every fight's different. Indeed, I'm staying away from there too. Yo, let's go. We got a new subscriber. Thanks for subscribing, Selwa Kamar. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys hopping in, man. I'm gonna be out of here. It's fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm probably going to be back tomorrow for the live stream for this card. Is anyone live right now? Let's see if anyone's live right now. All right, guys. MMA Joey's live right now. You guys want to hang out over there? MMA Joey. He's pretty chill. He knows what he's talking about. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Appreciate you guys tuning in as always, and hope you guys have a good night, man. Get some sleep. But I'm enjoying his live right now. He's rated me before. He's a pretty chill dude. See you guys in the next one. Later.